What's up, y'all? Sharpie. Welcome back to the channel. We are back on Skyfactory, and do I have some amazing news for you guys? I would tell y'all, but let's just shut the clip. I can just use this piece of wheat to get him over here. Hey, cow. Yeah. Go ahead and switch this. And then hopefully, please drop your meat so we can unlock pink. There we go. Okay. This will unlock pink. Okay. There we go. So now I can turn this off. I'm just waiting on a squid to spawn. Okay. Finally. I was actually about to get off as I was working on the saplings to get more loot bags, and a squid finally spawned. Holy crap. I heard it's its dying effect, so we'll have all the colors in the next episode. That is right. We finally got cow and squid to spawn. Yeah, so in the last episode, I got the mystical agriculture farm set up, ready to go. We just only need one more set of seeds. I went ahead and made the magenta and pink seeds, so they're out and about now making essence. I went ahead and also made them into the block forms as well. I have not done cyan. The squid did spawn. It did drop, as you can see right here, it did drop both the meat from the cow and the ink sacs from the squid. Also, I did get some more loot bags, and also I got a few hat bags, which I will go ahead and open because there is a thing in the task book that says to like collect all the hats. So these are the first that I gotten of the hats. So let's see what we got. So this is a common one, common and two uncommon. Horse head, farmer's hat, a dumb hat. I'm probably gonna keep the cow. Oh wait, does it not go? There we go. Let's put the. Alright, which one? No. You do multiple? Oh, you can. Let's go. I didn't know that. I kind of wonder what this would look like. Oh, so the horse one just takes priority. See, I know we'll wear that. So I look good. But yeah. So I will have to find something for now. I'm just gonna probably keep them in here, but for now, we'll just keep the head or not heads, the hats in this drawer with the gates. I'll open those up a little later on. I do want to focus more on Ars, but I did set up this little contraption for create, and this is how we are going to get cyan. So when you do get a ink sac from the squid, you want to set something like this up, not necessarily exact like this, but how this works, I think I mentioned it in like a few episodes ago. But what you want to do is, so I have a crank here that when I do that, the air blows forward. If it's blowing the opposite way, you'll see the particles go in. But how we're going to do this is, because I did this in the test world and I thought you had to throw the item into the fire. So how you do it is you light the soul sand on fire, drop the item you want on front of it, and then you blow. Okay, well, you want to blow it, but I didn't actually think it was going to do that. So let me grab. You may want to enclose it too. I'll just grab them all. I think you can just do this. Oh, let's see. Oh, is that gonna work? Oh, I think it's turning it. There we go. Kind of see it there. There we go. All right, so this, once you pick this up, it will give you cyan. And then we got the achievement all colors. Again, I wanted to wait until this episode to actually get cyan and unlock all the colors while I was recording. So then once you get the cyan, all you have to do is add it to the millstone. Let's this thing. And we got cyan. So I am going to go ahead and add it up here so that way the sand can start to do its thing. Wait till it changes. All right, we're good to go. Now we have sand. Now we have access to diamonds. I also want to get the seeds as well so I get the essence going, but actually I'll do that. I think I should be able to turn them all into, let's do this, make it a lot easier. Should be able to do this. I don't know if I'll be able to. Oh, I need to. You can kind of see. There we go. There we go. 4 more. As far as I know, I won't need the glow ink sacks for anything at the moment, so I'm just turning them into the dyes. And I think it is a 1-to-1. It's like 1 ink sac is 1 cyan dye. Yep, there we go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump to this. Cyan, 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 and cyan. Nice. So I still need to do 1 more. I can actually do that pretty easy by just because again, now that I have all the colors, I can just start crafting them from the dyes. So for cyan, just 32 and 32. Now we have cyan dye. And now I can actually take 2 of those. Boom, boom. There we go. We're finally done with all the colors. So I think my plan for this area is now that I have cyan, I get ender pearls. In between episodes, I'm going to swap out the ladders for elevators. Yeah, so now we're done with this area for now, and then we're almost done with this, but I do need 1 more seed, but I will worry about that right now, or about that later. We're more focusing on ours. This I will leave up for now just because I don't know if I'm going to need anything else at the moment because everything we'll be working on should at least fit in this area. In between episodes, I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but I was going to make this for the gate area, but I was like, well, I'm going to get into ours anyways, and I have an idea for next episode that will actually probably help me out. So I'm going to just focus on Ars Nouveau now and then leave this for ours. And then for the gates, again, I'll leave that until the end of the episode to let y'all know. Because I now learned that I can easily go to the overworld, the nether, and the end. But again, since I don't really have any armor, any kind of enchants, I'm not going to focus on that. All right, so first thing I want to do now that we have diamonds is I want to make the enchanting apparatus because that will unlock a lot of different items for us to do. So I just need 1 diamond. And let's see, so for the enchanting apparatus, I need 1 diamond. Do I have any? Get more gold. Probably should. I had most of it ready, but I kind of forgot about the ingots. and well, the gold ingots and the nuggets, mainly the nuggets. I guess while that's smelting, I'll for the also make a scribe table, but again I need the gold nuggets. Also want to make an alteration table, which I'll have to make another. So I'll have to make technically two scribe tables because the alteration table is another scribe table surrounded by mage bloom fibers. And again, I'm going to have to make the mage bloom seed. But everything is again stopped right now just because I need to make the enchanting apparatus. That's is key number 1. There we go, enchanting apparatus. Plop that there. The first thing I'm going to do, which I should have enough source. So just go there. So you put 4 source gems on the pedestals with the enchanting apparatus. Put the seeds on it, and this will give you the mage bloom seed. Made a little area right here. Didn't have to be too big. Probably just do source berries on the outside. So source berry, and then the mage bloom seed on the middle. Just because I don't necessarily need a whole lot of these seeds. Because honestly, I'm only going to need it for the battle mage set that I'm going to make. I'm actually just going to go straight to battle mage and not even worry about the novice, arcane, or anything like that. So for that, I am going to need diamond armor, because you need a set of diamond gear and then 12 of the fibers that the mage bloom gives. And I remembered that I can just use the watering can to grow instead of worrying about bone meal. And then each mage bloom gives 4. That's another thing I do like. So I'm only going to need to grow it 3 more times. I know how to get to the overworld. I just don't know how to get back because, again, I just looked up the item to be able to go to the overworld. I just haven't actually tested it out because I've pretty much at this point kind of not really messed with my test world. For the Arcanist gear, you need iron. For the second tier, which I keep forgetting what it's called, but sorcerers, you need gold, and then the battle mage, which is what I'm going to be making, you need diamond. If I can get, how much is it? Oh wait, it's only 13. What am I out of? I'm actually out of blue for once. Also, I have dyes. Get that there. Just 17. How much am I make? So, get what's needed first. So, chest piece, leggings. All right, so chest piece and leggings, we have 2. I also want to try and link up the essence chest to this chest. And the way I'm going to do that is with cables. And then it's going to be the item cable and the wrench. Again, I went ahead between episodes, got some ready. I have 16 of them. It has to be one underneath. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. This is gonna. So I'm gonna have to like. Actually, it's fine. I have more colorless that I'm just gonna do this. don't think I can. Wait, can I? Work that way? It does. And how am I going? I can get right here, huh? There we go. Okay. Wait, what? No, 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 no. Not that. Oh, stop. It's not wanting to get. I would have to like remove that. Hmm. Fine. If I lose it. I do it like. Because another thing is I'm gonna have to get underneath to place the pipe. No, no, no! Don't you do that. Hmm. Okay, so it's underneath, but I don't think it's going to. Yes, it's not going to take because I need. Oh, the wrench. Right. I need two redstone. I got two redstone. I keep okay, two, two, and two technically. Here, that, wrench. Okay. Can I actually get it from here? Oh, right now this is for more just my safety. Oh, no, not there. Extract. Crouch and use block cable. Wait. Oh, is it just right click then? Alright, so if I fall, I'm gonna be a little upset. Alright, so actually what I can do, I'll have these. That there. There we go. Alright. So now it should. No, I did it the wrong way. Which is fine. Again, not used to this mod, so I need to extract from this into that one. Okay, 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 okay. No. So not so now I should just be able to. So the thing is I can't crouch. Nope, didn't want to do that either. That works, whatever. Now it should be doing what I want it to do. There we go. So now, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Now let me patch up my floor before I fall in. Alright, so now I just need 9 more. Now I got the pants. Sorry, or the shoes. And I think I do have an idea of a better cobble gen. It's just, again, I'm going to have to do some tests because there apparently is another machine like those that can actually break items. So what I'm thinking is hooking up to this. I just don't know if it's going to just break it and let it drop, or if it, when it breaks it actually collects it. Because then cyclic is one that I'm not that knowledgeable on, but when I know, y'all will know. Because once I start getting things like actually fully automated, then it's going to be a lot easier. Alright, so one there, one there. Okay, so while that's doing its thing, we can go ahead and start making a few more Ars items. So the next thing I want to make is the scribe table. Because that is going to help us, one, make spells, which is kind of unfortunate due to the fact that I won't be able to make the spell book until I get leather. Yes, I know I should have kept the cows, but I do, again, have that. So if anything, in between episodes, if one spawns in, because I think what I'm going to do is make a area over here in case a cow or something does spawn, mainly a cow. I can add it over here, keep it, because I'm going to block it off and fence it in. So I will need cow in a jar for cooking for blockheads, but also just cows just to have for materials. But again, that's why I kind of wanted to wait, in essence, for next episode to go to the overworld again. So yeah, and hope that I can actually come back, because again, I know how to get there. I just do not know how to get back because I have not tested it. So I will be doing that after this episode. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and let the sands do its thing and that do its thing, and just let the cyan essence grow until we get the necessary components we need for the helmet. Because once we get the helmet, then we can actually make the battle mage armor. I was planning on using the storage lectern as my storage, which I still plan on doing that, but I cannot make it because again, I need leather for books, because I need a lectern, and for chests, I don't have, because I can pretty much make the books. I have the paper, I just don't have the leather. So instead, what I'm gonna end up trying to do is somewhat automate the manipulation essence and the earth essence, because I can make these as a, not really a farm, but a way of easily obtaining them. Because when you make these, the items you use, like, so for this one, you need a clock, redstone dust, and a stone button, and 2000 source. Whenever you're doing stuff with ours, always double check that you do not need source. Like this, you will need a source jar nearby. So keep that in mind. Some you do not need, some you will. And so for that, you actually need the imbuement chamber. So how I'm going to, again, once I get it to there, I'll show you how I'm going to set up, because my plans were somewhat ruined because this pack doesn't have storage drawers, or the drawers. The only ones they have are these. The ones I was hoping they would have would be the sophisticated ones, to where all I would have to do is basically kind of like this. I also set this up in between episodes. It's just a wooden hopper. I didn't need a normal hopper because it just holds one. So what I do is just put lapis in here, and then it will make source gems. So, like I said, this one's ready. Grab it, place it down. It will only hold one in the hopper. As far as I know, can't grab it out of it, but that's fine. So again, if anyone's wondering, why not make a normal hopper? I, saving on iron, honestly, because this does the same job and it takes wood. I'm surprised it's not taken from here, but I guess that's to be really close by. But once I get the two set up, because I can only make two of them, which is going to be the manipulation and the earth. For the other ones, like this one, I need the fermented spider eye. Don't have spider eye. Don't have brown mushrooms. And the milk bucket. Don't have a cow. Yeah, don't have a cow, man. Just because I don't have a cow. The fire essence, I do not have gunpowder. The air essence, I don't have feathers for the arrow or the feather, and I don't have the Walden wing, which sucks that you can't replace it with anything. It has to be a Walden wing, which is one of the reasons why I kind of want to go into the overworld to try and hunt, mobs for their drops. The conjuration, I need the Walden horn, so I guess Waldens are going to be something that I need to start working on. And then also the Starbuncle tokens, I hope I can actually find those in the overworld chest. I know how to obtain them, just giving a wild Starbuncle gold nugget. I may keep those some gold nuggets on me, mainly just I just need one, because again, since they don't get taken up, I just need at least one of these. So what I will have to eventually do is make a lot of the imbuement chambers for those. Because like I said, this one's going to stay here to make source gems. I'm going to make two over here that are going to make the manipulation and the earth essence constantly. Kind of the same thing. So, because originally my plan was to use a drawer underneath, because it's basically like a hopper. When it gets done, it hoppers it down. But since, and I could add a hopper to it, that's just going to add more to it. So I was just like, but honestly, if you add a hopper to it, once an item goes into the imbuement chamber, then it will try and take it out, because that's why I didn't want to try and put a hopper on this to a chest, so that way I can just open a chest and grab as many sources as you want, because what it's going to do is, as far as I know, you cannot filter a hopper to say, hey, I want you to grab the source gem when it's done. What it's going to do is, once it drops a lapis, it's just going to keep feeding it into the chest, because there's no way telling the hopper, hey, take it when it is a source gem. So that's why I haven't fully automated, because this is good for now. When I need the source gem, I can just grab it. I could make multiples. I may, but right now one is good enough. Just because right now I'm not really using the source gems as often. But I guess for right now I can kind of just get it just because I may need it. Because I will need to make the ritual brazier, some source jars, and the Dominion wand. The Dominion wand is actually one I want to go ahead and make, because that is what is going to help with these source links. The Dominion wand, think of it as it telling, it's like what I can do with this source link. I can right click, or I think, sorry, it goes two different ways. You can right click on it and tell it to take from something, or just shift right click on it and it will clear it. Again, I'll show you guys when I start messing with it, because what I eventually want to do is have another like a relay over here, so when stuff will grow, it'll come here and start taking from the jar, because this is only for, like, the sugarcane, the crops that grow. That's what this one's for. There's a volcanic one that is, I think, for something like this, but since I don't really use this, there's no point putting it there. But for the plants and all that, definitely, because especially when I get this set up to basically just keep making source, then I'll still have the other ones as well, but it's just going to be easier just to have them all linked because, again, what you can do is even have source jars over there, and when this one gets run out, you can set it up to, let's say if I'm making something on here, it takes all the source out of this. If I need more source, what it's going to do is it'll tell all the other source jars to take the source and add it to this source jar. I'm going to have to kind of learn that again because I haven't really messed with it a whole lot. I know how it works, but even on my all the mods, it took me like 20 minutes to get we have kind of the same thing set up, but we have two or technically four observers on each side, which basically gives this a redstone signal and has it basically as a tick 0. So when you break this, it instantly grows. And what it'll do is when you make it grow, it will automatically fill up the source jars. So again, I have plans on what I want to do for the source jars. It's just going to take a minute to getting it set up and whatnot, just because I'm going to have to relearn on it. Because I think, yeah, I just have to relearn myself. That's the main reason. All right, so I'm going to quit yapping and actually start on something. I'll go ahead and get the Dominion one so we have it. For that, I will need gold, and I don't think I have... Yeah, I don't have any more. Keep checking here. The only ones I'm going to be replacing right now is the cyan and the blue. Just because I want to get the gear as quickly as possible. So he's done. Nice. Alright, so we need 1 gold, 2 source, and a stick. Make sure I get everything right. And this one is in the enchanting apparatus. Yeah, so what you do is just 1 gold, 2, and a stick. And there we go. Dominion 1. So yeah, so I can actually show you. So usually for this, you would right click on it. So it says position set. So if I had something over there that I wanted to connect it to, I would go over there, right click on that, and then at that point, those two would be linked up. I'm not entirely sure if it has a range or not, but again, I'll have to see about that in between episodes. But so now that we got the Dominion one, we can start linking all the source links and the relays together when I get them all set up. So the next thing I want to make, I should probably go ahead and make the 2 imbuement chambers and the pedestals, because the way I'm going to set this up is going to be a little different. So for the brazier, I'm going to need, oh wait, no, not that. I have the pedestals. There we go. So I'm going to need 6 pedestals. I'm also going to need 4 more for this, but for right now, I'm just going to leave it as the 4 pedestals, because I don't think I know of any recipe that needs all 8 pedestals around the core. I am going to make them both sophisticated. If you do not know how to make them sophisticated, which I would highly recommend doing that. So one, you'll see that it says sophisticated storage. This one just says Minecraft. This is a standard barrel Minecraft. This one is a sophisticated one, and what you just do is barrel with a redstone. No, I have 2 sophisticated barrels. And what that allows me to do, I think I was going to place it here and here. And then we'll do the incubation chambers on top. Let the gold do its thing. So how this is going to get set up is, so originally it was going to be a drawer to where if I remembered right, you could actually just have the imbuement chamber on top and it would automatically drop down when something was, because you could actually, with the drawers, you could actually tell it, hey, I want this item to go in it. It basically would filter it, because then you could lock it, and if you took everything out, it would still show the image of whatever item you have in it, and it would stay locked. But since this one doesn't have it, I'm just gonna have to use the sophisticated barrels. All right. So then imbuement chamber is gonna be on top, and then at that point, it's basically gonna be like this setup. So it'd be imbuement chamber with a hopper and a chest. So keep feeding it source gems, or not really source. It'll make source gems, but it'll feed it lapis to make source gems, and then I'm going to add these pedestals. You can actually make them to platforms, and at that point, what you do is you can actually put them on the sides of this, and it counts it looking like this. So then that way I'll have the manipulation and earth essence somewhat automatically being made, because again, the items you put on those pedestals do not get consumed. The only thing that gets consumed is the middle item. Yeah, so like, so in this case, it would be a source gem, but you just have to remember to have that source. So that's another reason that I want to have it set up to where if the source runs out here, then it will take from the jars over there and automatically refill this or these. Because I probably will put a source jar here because it's so close to these two that it'll automatically keep refilling this one. And since it's in with the range, it should be good. With the other ones, I'm probably put them like around. I just need at least a 3 space gap, because I don't think I can have a 1 space, because with the pedestal being on the side of like this, it still needs that block room. So I don't think it'll be able to do that. So I think this will be a good starting point for these. And then when it comes to other ones, because I don't know if I'm going to keep this here. It's just here for now. I only need it for the cyan. Because if I do need the room for, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 of them. Yeah, I may need all the room I can get for these guys, because they're just going to keep generating these type of essences. This is actually problematic. Again, I don't think do blue. I don't think that would actually spawn or grow. I hope it does, because I don't want to. Oh, thank you. I did not want to have to make an area for all this. There we go. Okay. Now I have worked with planks. There. All right. So. Wait, no. I was about to make the source jar need the pedestal. Wait, no. Now we can make imbuement chambers, but I'm gonna need a lot more. 4, 1, 2. Just make 2 for now. So then these will go on top of the barrels. Okay. I'm not going to worry about the hoppers, just because it's basically going to be this setup. I want to make sure that I get this stuff set up and it works. So, and then to test it, I'm just going to move this source jar here. So I think that she'll have enough room to keep going. But again, it's just for now. Gold I'm good on. That's going to be 5 more, just plenty. Oh, actually, yeah, that should be enough. It's got that one. That's 1. That's 6. Okay. All right. You know what? Give me that. Thank you. This is what happens when the source gem is at 100. There we go. It goes super fast. 46. Yeah, so it's like 40 each time, and then when it gets to 100, it has to wait. So that's enough for one of them. That here. So we'll do here, there, and on top. And then, where did what was it? Clock, button, and redstone. Alright, so we can at least go ahead. So redstone, clock, and then button on top. And then all we need now, since there'll be a source here, it'll take from that. If there's one there, it'll take from that. So I would really need 2 jars just so you don't take from, like one. But honestly, depending on how I can keep this like on like staying full, these two can keep one. If I put one like here, then I can put like a source here. So like source jar, like every so often. So again, that I'll have to do in between episodes. But all right, let's see. There we go. Crafting manipulation essence. Goes at 99. It takes about 20, and boom. I can just keep that in here. Now, what makes a sophisticated storage barrel different is you see this little icon, or it's not really icon, but there's a space here that you can put an upgrade on. You can even upgrade the barrel itself, if y'all don't know. To do that, let's see, you'll need, so you can do basic to iron, which is iron around, oh, it's different. Usually it's iron ingots around a redstone torch. Okay. That makes it a little easier. Wonder all of them are the same. The gold. And then it changes when it comes to diamond. But for these guys, I mean, the only thing I'll probably put on them is maybe a stack upgrade, if that. But, because again, and then as you see, they stay there. So each time I need one, just pop it in there. And eventually they will all have the hopper, which I'll probably have to put on the, oh, actually, I'm about to, actually I'll have to test that out. Because I know you can put it on the top. I think it still works the same way in the back. Again, I'll do that. But so that's basically the main layout minus the. Actually, I could put on the front. So put that on the front and then hopper it up. But I do kind of like having it more on the same level as these. I just usually use lapis than amethyst just because most of the time in normal Minecraft that's not like modded or like Skyfactory wise, I use lapis just because one, when you break a lapis block you get a decent amount. The amethyst you're only guaranteed like one or two. So one of the things I could eventually do, I'll have to look into it, is getting like a crafter to where, let's say the purple would also get fed over here, craft it into the amethyst and then dropped into the chest, and it just keeps auto filling it. But I think I'm going to have to look into that, because again, I don't know what all kind of mods are in this. I didn't realize that the drawers were not in it, so I had to switch up my methods of having to farm these. But once these are set up, getting the essences will be a lot easier. What was it? The planks. I did. I mean, now that I got some, I can make 2. I can do that. So now I can keep one here. And the only downside is the storage jars will take priority. So since I placed that one closer to this, it's going to start filling up. This one I believe is just out of range, but that's fine. And then I want to add like one maybe here for this. All right, so one more. This is almost done, almost. I could go ahead and place these. We'll see how this looks like. No, I think I'd rather want it on the sides and top, and then have the hopper in the back. All right, wait on this. There. Last pedestal is done. Put on top, and then for this one, we need dirt. I should make sure. Dirt, seed, and iron. Yeah, dirt. See, yeah, it doesn't matter which way you put them in this could be dirt, that could be iron, that could be seeds. It's just as long as whatever you put on it matches the recipe, then you're good to go. All right, it's almost done. Nice. Just make sure it's working. And we have earth essence. So yeah, that's basically the setup that is going to be for all of the essences. And it's going to be probably going all around here. Because we set 7 of them. So the only thing I'll have to just keep doing is replacing the lapis when I add the hoppers to them, which means I'm going to have to just keep focusing on maintaining blue and cyan. I may even make I don't really want to do a second one of these for them, but because at least with the essence, I need to make this faster, which I need to start getting more into the Inferium, which I was going to do that in between episodes, but I may do that in between these episodes, especially now that we are now open to whatever because we're not locked behind a color or anything like that. The only thing that we're going to be locked behind is if I have the actual materials or not. With those two done, let's see. So we got those two, we got the Dominion one. Oh, right. Let's check up on cyan and blue. I do want to get the battle mage armor as well. I will also be working on inventory as well. Because again, I want to use the bookworm from Ars Nouveau. How that is, what you do is when you get the storage lectern, you can add 1 inventory to it and you don't need the bookworm. But if you add the bookworm to it, you can have up to 8. And again, it basically works like AE2 to where you can open up the lectern and it has, everything that you have in those chests that you have the bookworm connected to. If you ever want to make or have more storage space, then you need to add another bookworm. However, the only downside is each bookworm is its own like inventory. So it's not like I have a bookworm here, a bookworm here, and a bookworm here, and I have one pedestal here because each one needs its own pedestal. If I go to this pedestal, it's only going to show me what this bookworm is connected to. So I'm actually going to try and keep it to, for right now at least, 8 inventory spaces with the sophisticated storages until I get to colossal chests. And I hope, because again, I will have to go into a test world to see if this works, but I hope that colossal chest works with Ars Nouveau. Because if that does work, then I will be making an area somewhere underneath that is connected to him. Because if y'all have never messed with colossal chest, it's a, I won't say a favorite, but I do like the mod because you can make, a 2x2, I think it's a 2x2, 2x2 chest, or at least 3x3, up to a 5x5 chest. And the storage that that has. So imagine 8 5x5 chests. I wouldn't probably do that, but I mean, I I'm considering it just because I think one 5x5 one 5x5 chest is like 25 or so double chest. Maybe I'm not entirely sure. I could be wrong, and I probably am. But again, colossal chest is another one I'm going to look into for storage, but it's going to be mixed in with Ars Nouveau because until I get AE2, which is long down the way, because that's going to be another fun mod to, get everything together. Because that's why I want to get all this going before getting into anything heavy. Like ours is a little heavy, but getting the starting stuff isn't that heavy. It's just more of automating everything. It was kind of long term. Then also, if you haven't noticed, all of the farmland is Inferium farmland. So I did upgrade everything to the Inferium. So it's a little bit better, but again, I need to make Inferium its own 9x9 so I can start getting the other tiers. Because I need to start making these guys faster, but I don't need these guys being so fast that these guys are so slow. So I probably need to work on getting the uh, farmland to the next tier. Because again, all this, these are all the colors. All 16 colors each has 5 seeds each. So I mean, getting a decent amount. It's just they grow so slow. Because what I thought about doing was instead of just like doing in between episodes, making them to like half episodes. So like record, me doing the building in case some of y'all want to see how I build and whatnot. Um, but don't expect me to really talk a lot, especially because when I build and do stuff like that, I'm more focused and not really talkative. I'll talk here and there. So just let you guys know now that my half episodes will be me doing my building, getting materials, whatever it may be, and not really advancing the pack. I want to do that during episodes and not the half episodes. So like with my first half episode may be me setting up the relays for these and then also building the two 9x9s for the RGB and the Inferium. Because I do want to make like a little platform that goes to two 9x9s. So again, my half episodes, don't expect them to be like these. They will be more relaxed and probably not as long, or we'll say not as long, but again, it's just going to be me doing something a little different because I don't want to just do like half episode or not half episode. I just don't want to do like in between stuff and then come to a new episode and be like, oh, well, in between episodes and whatnot. So that way, at least show like my in between episodes, and that way it gives y'all more to watch. Because again, I do want to keep this to a recording, and then eventually, if y'all want me to do all the mods 10 for streaming, because that is one that I can kind of do whatever. Because one of the things I wouldn't mind streaming would be the Maho. That is one that, if y'all don't know that mod, you had to create a diamond sword, have it smite, make it into a Caliburn, and then you can turn the Caliburn into a Morgan, and then the damage on that is insane. But the way to upgrade the Caliburn is by enchanting it with Smite, tossing it into a lake that you create from that mod, and then just rinse and repeat until it maxes out. So again, I don't mind streaming it. It's just I want to let know what you guys think. All right, so what else do we need to do? Oh, that's right. This I want to get the scribe table going as well. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and take this down because I'm probably just gonna keep this for ours, and then create will be its own little area somewhere else. I have make the slabs. No, not here. There. Two. One, two. Scribe table. I actually need two of those. Four of those. This. Another scribe table. Then there's the alteration table. And I will say this, the one weird thing about the alteration table is that if you place up, so if you place, well, actually I'll just show you. So when you place it, if you place something beside it, wait, there we go. I think it's once it hits the, there's a certain, because like the hitbox is kind of weird, but if you ever put something beside this right here, it's going to break it. I think even the normal table, oh, it does. But yeah, so just be mindful that when you're placing the, because I've only seen it with the alteration table. When you're placing it, just make sure you know where you're gonna place it and what's gonna be around it. Because if you're playing Skyfactory and you place it like on the edge, make sure you have something blocking it. Because if you break it, it goes off the edge. If you don't have those materials to make it again, that's gonna suck. Hit that. Nope. And also placing them is also kind of weird too. I mean, that works. And then also have one room to grab all this. Okay. I couldn't move it up one, but I'm good. So yeah. So I'll probably just leave this open for now just so this doesn't keep breaking. We don't really have any use for either one of these until we get the spell book, which will be until we get leather. So maybe in between episodes, I will probably also turn the cow one back on just see if we get anything. That way I can go ahead and make that platform for, the farm animals or anything like that. Oh, blue. All right. This should be our last blue one to make the diamond helmet. Then we can actually craft the battle mage stuff, which I will need more of the string, but that's fine. Here we go. 5. Make the helmet. Nice. Which luckily there's one ready to go. Grab that. This. Alright. Now we can make. Always have to actually drag them down because if you don't have any armor, I'll make want to put it on. Not like it matters, just I don't like doing that. Alright, so then same thing, string around the enchanting apparatus. Actually, is it enchanting apparatus? Yes, okay. Because some is the imbuement chamber, some is the enchanting apparatus. Alright, so got those. Let's go ahead and sorry. It's good thumbnail. Wait, it only took one of those? Are you kidding me? hurry up. Grab that. 1, 2, 3. Nope. 4. There we go. All right. There we go. There's all the. All right. One of those will eventually be good enough. All right. So we have. Oh, I miscounted too. I should have had 16, not 12. Go. One more string. Grab that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the helmet. Never know. Can't have too many screenshots. The only downside is now I can't have the cow head on. But there we go. Don't we look fancy? Yeah. Yeah, so these are the battle mage armor. And I prefer the battle mage just because one, it's the like tier like 3 in a sense, but it's only tier 1. It's only tier 3 because it's the diamond. So it's basically diamond, but you get the, max mana regen on all pieces of armor. And then to upgrade those, we will need blaze rods, which we'll have to probably wait till we go to the nether because I don't think I can craft them. Crushing. Oh, okay. So you put netherrack in it, and then you have a 5% chance. I mean, that's not bad. You can make that. That's what, 30, no, 42 cobble? 9, 18, no, 36 cobble. Of course, a flint block. So 2 copper nuggets, 2 stone cutters, 4 compressed cobble. So that's not bad. Would need power, but if it's just like, actually, is that a cyclic? Oh yeah. So we just need to put that right beside here. And but again, I do want to make, its own. So right now this is just a power this. I may even, can I put it underneath? I could like put it underneath, put like a stair here so I have access to like see like clicking on it. And then I did notice, and while I was editing the last episode, that I had to put this on a 13 by 13. That's because I moved it over 1, and I wondered why it did not grab the essence over here. It's because when I originally set it down, I lined it up with the 9x9, but then since it didn't work with the hopper, I should have just moved the hopper and stuff over, but it's all good. So it's still working fine. It is what it is. So when it does come to needing power, I'll probably make, an area for that because I will have to make an area for generators at one point because of the task. So speaking of tasks, let's hop into task book and go ahead. All right. We can finally check off all of these. So we had magenta, we just did not have the dye. Same thing with pink. We had got that in between episodes of the last one. And then cyan we got today. So we have all the colors. So, but again, we have battle mage gear. We have the tables ready to go for when we have the spell book. Because once we get the spell book, we can actually just start crafting the spells. And then to upgrade our armor, we're going to need the blaze rods, which we can make, but when I say can make, I just have to make, other machines to do so. But in between episodes, what I'm going to do is make more of the source links to that way it will one fill up all the jars. I'm gonna keep filling up to get more of the essences, as well as putting the hoppers and chests on top, and then work on trying to get the other ones because again, there's 7 of these. I'm gonna need 5 more of the chambers, barrels, and even source jars. So all this area is going to be filled up for ours. The actual area I'm going to put the lectern will probably be here. Again, maybe probably be here just because, again, I'll just have to see. It just depends on how much room I will need for the essences because then there's 7 of them, so 5. Again, I'll just have to see. If anything, I could maybe even make it to where it comes out like here because again, I do plan on having like the chests underground, and I will be muffling them because I don't know if y'all have messed with the colossal chests or not, but opening those chests is insane. So I will be muffling them. I know there is soundproofing, but the muffling mod is a lot easier. You just go here and then click in, just, I guess it should be chest open and close, but it's a lot louder than normal chess. I can tell you that. And once we get the ritual brazier, I think that'll be a good stopping point. Because I could put the ritual here, and I may do that. It's just once I place it, this is gonna pop. I'm going to place that again. It's fine. Need 4 of these. And give it some more encouragement, I guess. Yeah, because right now these are not going as fast because they're not connected. Oh, oh. Again, this doesn't have to be below this. I just put it on there just for, saving space. 2. Yeah, see what I mean? It's like once you have source beside it, it takes what, a few seconds. Oh, I need one more. Are you kidding me? One more. Nice. All right. Make that into that. This should be done as it is. And then we have the ritual. And you only really need 1 of these. Oh, good. It didn't break. So nice. We now have pretty much all of the basic stuff for Ars Nouveau. The only thing we do not have is the spell book, and that is, in a sense, the main thing. It's just right now we honestly don't need it. The only thing I would need it for is so I can make the mage light, so I can get rid of these ugly torches. But yeah, I mean, I don't see what I may actually do because it's gonna bug me. This. So I'll move back 1. A little better. It's gonna, again, this is supposed to be compact, and some stuff over here will get, displayed. But yeah, so again, right now we don't need the spell book just because it's not necessarily needed at the moment. Because again, right now I'm just more focused on I need to get the farm sped up to where it's just producing a little faster. All right, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. We got pretty much the basics of Ars Nouveau. We got the 2 tables, got 2 of the essences ready to start being produced once we can just start popping out source gems. And then we have the start to actually getting the source from anywhere, and we can just, let it sit. I'll be working on that in between episodes just so that way it won't be a boring thing for y'all. But I will be posting half episodes for y'all so that way it'd be, if I'm building the 2 farms for the Inferium. And if y'all wanted to see that, I'll post that. Just reminding you guys that I probably will not be showing my webcam or talking a whole lot. I'll still talk here and there, but it's something I just kind of focus on, not really talk about. And I'm not gonna try and continue the pack while it's a half episode, unless it's something very small that's not gonna impact, you know, the recordings or whatever. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and if you enjoy my content, and keep coming back. I appreciate it. Again, even if you just come to watch my videos, I do appreciate it. But hitting that subscribe button does help me out even more. So I will see you guys in the next one. Later.